Welcome, finally. I decided to upload a video for once. Yeah, it's very out of order this time. We got Extremely Sideways, episode, what is this, fucking 10? 9? I don't even know anymore. It's been a crazy Christmas season, especially with work and everything, and doing all this pod stuff, and all the fun stuff that nobody wants to hear about, you know? So just a little bit. It's just been a lot, so I'm sorry I haven't uploaded in like 2 weeks. You know, we got a lot of back content to get through, but for whatever reason, we just didn't get to this episode, so it's just solo Ty today. We're live. We're here in the Gaylord Center in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm sure you'll hear all about it on Smack Up. The Gaylord Center. Come on, folks. Come on. We got Taz, Joey Styles. We got to recap the horrible show that we fucking talked about last week, or whenever the fuck that was posted, like 2-3 months ago. The Hammerstein Ballroom disaster of a show, and they got to talk about Tommy Dreamer and the Sandman versus Mike Knox and Test, where disgusting Tommy Dreamer wiped his blood all over Kelly's ass and slapped her silly. That shit was terrible. Please fucking move on. We don't want to see this shit. So of course, we start off with the match. You know, we go straight into Mike Knox coming out. And they say on commentary she's not allowed to undress anymore. Take her clothes off. Mike Knox is not going to let her do it. We're not allowed to go crazy here in the Gaylord Center. There's a stupid emoji sign as soon as Mike Knox gets in the ring, right? Like this weird looking sign itself of just like, So you get to see that all fucking night. Tommy Dreamer's here. Puts me to bed. Good night, folks. Because come on, man. Tommy Dreamer opening the show. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Because Tommy Dreamer's all bandaged up. He's hurting. And Knox immediately starts hammer fisting him right off the bat. Stomping him as soon as he gets in the ring. He's destroyed. This guy's broken. Throws him into the ropes. And somehow Tommy counters with a neck breaker. Tommy can just barely fucking move. And gets a lariat and hits Knox over the top rope. Goes with him as well. It slams him into the stairs. Knox recovers and tries to get up in the ring, but Tommy gets the upper hand and lays him out on the middle rope and gives him a fucking elbow drop. I don't know how this guy's moving any sort of way because he just looks broken and shitty. Paul Heyman comes on down. He brings his little goons. And of course, you know, Mike Knox gets up. Tries to get a move off, just gets countered to a disgusting spike DDT, by the way. Mike Knox's head just explodes. The goons pull Dreamer out, and they just beat him down, throw him back in. Knox hits fucking Sister Abigail. What are we doing here? And just gets the win. It's not as bad as usual, but there's nothing to it. It's just boring. Like, we know what's going to happen. Tommy Dreamer's going to get screwed over with Paul Heyman. And Mike Knox shits his way to a victory. It only went 2 minutes, 24 seconds. Like, what are we doing here? So, of course, it's not over. It's because all about Paul. So Paul gets in the ring, grabs a mic, and him and his goons start to hover over Dreamer. He goes, "Do you feel my pain, Dreamer?" What are you doing? And, like, before he can even, like, do anything, Sandman's music hits. Fucking, oh, God, please no. And he comes out to the ring, and I'm not even shitting you. They're waiting for him to get in the ring, and they go to commercial. Mid-entrance. And they come back, and they're still just standing there watching him do his entire fucking 4-minute entrance. Are you fucking serious? They just sat there and watched. What were they doing live? Because this is a live show. What were they just sitting there doing? Sandman's in the ring. He's squaring him up with the kendo stick, the Singapore cane, mind you, whatever you want to call it. And Paul says, "Sandman, listen to me. I know you're upset about Tommy, and well, so am I. That man is a disciple of mine, and I love him. I love him like he was my own son. I was going to order a return match from last week, but he's in no condition to compete. He needs medical attention. ECW did promise a match tonight, but we always live up to those promises. Tonight you're going to fight Knox and Test in a handicap match. No extreme rules. That Singapore cane of yours is banned." So the match boots up. Knox is just beating him up from behind. And Test isn't even here yet. Tommy's getting carried off. And Test shows up and boots the fuck out of Tommy Dreamer's head. Just knocks him silly. Sandman versus Mike Knox and Test is match number 2 of the night. And oh goodness, fucking help me. So Sandman whiffs a cane shot immediately. Of course, right? They just said it wasn't legal. He's going to still use the cane anyway. Test beats him up gets him with a clothesline, and they just beat him, and they beat him, and they beat him, and they beat him, and I guess it's tornado rules. They're both just slobbering him down. They're sugging him off. They're beating him down, and guess what? He gets a little advantage. He ducks the double clothesline, gets a drop kick on Knox, the shittiest drop kick you ever fucking see, and gets stuffed. The beating continues. Sandman gets away and just grabs that cane and just goes to town. That's it. A minute 40. That's all we needed. What? Why? You're going to put me through all of that just for a fucking disqualification again? Again? Get these fucking people off my screen. They're shit. This is a terrible fucking bit. Knox and Test win by DQ, whatever. Who gives a shit? So now we go back. Sabu got a vignette with, well, he got his Arabic music. It's not his normal music, but it's really good. It's fucking sick as hell. And then they ruin it because they gentrified Sabu. Sabu's getting fucking shine on him. He looks glistening. And he cuts the weirdest promo in the voice like, I'm Sabu. I've been demanding a title shot against the Big Show. And he's like trying not to fucking giggle. He's been avoiding me. Kurt Angle, after I beat you, I'll get what I want. And he gives a little smile. I'm like, what? Like, this is not his character. The whole time he's been behind like the little shitty like slow-mo area going, I'm genocidal. And now he's just all smiley. They killed my boy. Come on, Sabu. What are you going to do? And then even worse, Balls Mahoney Baloney shows up. He's all balls, no nuts, whatever the fuck he says. And he's going to dish out all the punishment so he can stay handsome. And he gives a little smile. And then he says, well, then, again, maybe not. And this freak fucking just snots everywhere. Disgusting. He's licking his snot and he sticks his tongue out. Does the little fucking devil horns. Fuck this guy. Get him off my screen now. I do not want to see him. He sucks at wrestling. He sucks at promos. Fuck this guy. But hey, the full moon is out on the Gaylord Center, and Taz is a little scared. He's definitely a misfit right now. Kevin Thorne is coming in. Ariel's looking respectful. They won't stop talking about bats on commentary. And who the fuck's going to fight this vampire in the Gaylord Center in Nashville, Tennessee? Al Snow. Kevin Thorne versus Al Snow is next. Al just fucking gets in the ring and he starts staring at Ariel. Editor Ty, throw it up. Wait, that's me. Throw it up. I promise. It'll look funny. And then he just gets jumped. Well, not really, because Al gets the advantage. And they brawl in the corner. But Thorne doesn't feel any of it. He just tosses Snow in the corner and crushes him. Some weird belly buster move. He puts him up on his shoulders and then just drops down. And then Kevin Thorne hits probably the biggest Jey Uso-esque spear I've ever seen in my life. He goes off the ropes and tries to run at him full pace and try to spear him, but give up halfway through the spear. So he just kind of bounces off Al Snow as Al Snow goes, oh, my stomach, and falls over. Thorne picks up Snow, slams him down, and gets really fucking horny. Really horny. He goes, oh my God, I gotta fuck this girl right now. And he gets up, Ariel gets up on the thing, and he's like, oh, I gotta bite her neck. Please. Snow just beats him up. Thorne goes, nope, I was just kidding. I'm already rock solid, and I'm gonna kill you. So Thorne just powers him out of that and gives Snow a top rope stunner. And it's actually a pretty cool looking move, very weird to look at, and it's not his finish. It should be. It's unique. Nobody's got a finisher like that. But maybe Stone Cold would get mad. I don't know. Maybe Stone Cold would have been fanging and banging in 2006 if it was a different time. Match was way too long for the squash, though. Thorne finally gives him a razor's edge. I don't know if they call it anything special, but he gets the dub. This is the longest match on the show. Why? Al Snow's barely been on this whole product. It's much better than his Nunzio match, though, because that Nunzio match was... Come on, man. That guy got beat up, and Kevin Thorne could not put that guy away. Like, Al's offense was just fucking shit. Like, dude, I'd get this guy out of company. Terrible. Thorne's theme song is really good, though. It's just like, imagine Blade 1 music. Very, very fucking special. I hope this guy gets something, but as we all know, it's ECW 2006, so probably not. Kurt vignette, he's just there showing off his prowess, his anger, his intensity. And then he just takes off all of his clothes and stares at you. And he's bald. And he looks like he has no eyebrows. And he looks very uncomfortable. And he goes, Sabu, are you suicidal? Homicidal, as he says. Genocidal. I've heard a lot about Sabu, but tonight, for the first time in his life, that he's going to find out that the one thing that's truly suicidal is stepping in the ring with the wrestling machine. Yeah! So we got Gentrified Sabu versus Kurt Angle tonight. And what I think is his last match, I'm pretty sure that's his last fucking match. There's no way. Like, I keep thinking, when does he leave for TNA? I don't know. It's got to be now, right? Because we got 2006. It's almost over. We're in August. When's he going to go to TNA? And then speaking of someone that doesn't know when anything's going to happen, we got Rene Dupree. You guys remember that guy? La Resistance? His buddy Sylvan's on SmackDown, loving anal and getting killed every week. But he's different. Because this guy speaks French. Wait, huh? So, you got Bon Vivant, Bouchebe, whatever the fuck. Soon I'm going to be the most extreme athlete in the history of ECW. And then he just looks at you. That's it. That's all he says. And then Taz goes, I don't know about that. And immediately burying the guy. Good luck, man. That's all I got to say. Good fucking luck. And then out comes our champion, The Big Show. He's dressed up. Is that Gucci? Is that Armani? I've never seen a guy like this before. He is huge, but fitted to the nine. Big Show has been on a comeback run that I never would have imagined going back into this show. I thought that he was entirely shit on Raw. He was getting really heavy, really couldn't move. His matches with Kane were really shitty. His match with Triple H was really shitty. His tag team run with Kane was okay, but Kane was carrying a lot of that. But now, he's smiling. He's looking good. He's honestly, I love to see it. I'm really happy for him. But he all knows what you're thinking. That the ECW champion never looks so good. I agree, Paul. You look fantastic as this ECW champion. I never thought I'd say that. You're the reason why I tune in every week. You and Kurt, well, Kurt's going to be gone, are the reasons why I tune in. Sabu, too. Thank God. So you see, when you think of ECW, you think of blood, guts, the derelicts of society. He changed that, or I changed that. I add dignity to some class, to the brand, the most dominant champ in ECW history. You gotta face reality. There's not a damn thing you can do about it. Now, Kurt Angle, that Olympic gold medalist, if he gets in my way, I'm gonna crush his spine like I crush crackers in my soup. Sabu, the homicidal, genocidal, suicidal, everything. They do this shit 2 times in a row. If he steps in the ring with me, that's exactly what you're going to do. And I shit you not, the most insane fucking line. He goes, he's going to commit suicide. The crowd does not react at all. Very bizarre that he would say that. There's only one extreme truth in this world. No one can beat me. I mean, no one. And then, well, it's the Big Show. Crowd was chanting for Sabu through that promo, but really they were just tired. I don't know what SmackDown. Oh wait, I mean the one coming up happens, and yeah, I get it. They're definitely tired after that fucking shitty ass SmackDown. We go from one shit to another shit. CM Punk Last week, he was welcome. This is what he says. This is a little vignette. Last week, I was welcomed into the ECW family more than his own. And for that, I thank you. Thank the fans. All the years of training, sparring, craving to get my one opportunity to get ahead. All the years of struggles and sacrifice. As a wise man once said, the longer we dwell on our misfortune, the greater our power is to harm us. From here on out, it's no longer about the price I paid to get here. It's about the future and what it holds. Next week, I get to wrestle for the second time right here on ECW. I will make the most of it. I have to. It's my nature. My name is CM Punk. God, this guy sucks. Fuck Jesus. I mean, man, this guy's terrible. I hate him. Move on. Next guy, please. Oh, well, it's time for the main event. It's time for the main event. Kurt Angle's final real match for real this time. And Angle looks very hurt. Dude is struggling to walk to the ring. First time matchup, they say, between Sabu and Angle. Sabu comes on out. It's a number one contenders match for the big show. Kurt takes Sabu down, starts smacking him around a bit, gets a headlock on, gets the rope break, and then tries to hide himself so the ref can't see. Pretty good spot there. Finally, Sabu breaks the hold. Or, Sabu doesn't break the hold. He gets his leg on the ropes. The ref sees it finally, holds him up to 4, and has to break the hold. Then he gets him back into a headlock. Sabu gets up and powers him back down, or gets powered back down. And then Sabu gets back up, hits a drop toe hold, and puts a headlock on Kurt. Angle picks him up and slams him into the corner. Oh, I might have knocked my mic a little bit. Oops. But Angle picked him up, slammed him into that corner. He beats him down with some kicks, sends him from corner to corner. Angle tries a spear and eats that ring post. Disgusting. Poor Kurt. Angle recovers and tries to clothesline Sabu out of the ring and gets launched. He gets fucking sent out, and Angle splats on that floor. Then we go to commercial break. Come back. Well, before we come back from commercial break, you could see that Angle's nose is just busted. He is bleeding. I do not know what happened to Kurt's nose. Back in, Angle has Sabu in a weird-looking camel clutch. A little disrespectful move there, Kurt. That's Sabu's, uncle's move. Come on. The clutch. Sabu breaks out, bounces off that ropes, and hits a disgusting tornado DDT. Sabu's back, working on the arm. Angle head scissors out of that hold. Sabu is clobbering him with kicks in the corner. Gets a big choke on him. Then Sabu gets his eye poked. Still punching him. He's hitting him. It looks like they're shoot punches, but I don't know, man. They look just angry. So Sabu goes off the ropes, and then Angle just catches him for a nasty belly-to-belly suplex. Hits a yeah moment. Stomps to Sabu. Steps on his neck, kicks him out of the ring. Angle goes on the outside and picks up Sabu and hits a weird FU, fireman's carry. Just kind of lifts him up and just kind of plops him on the floor. Pretty gross move. Not only gets a 2 count in the ring, gets him in a rear chokehold like he's fucking Samoa Joe. Gets the legs on him. Sabu, this is actually a very highly technical match. It's kind of surprising when I thought, looking into this match, I'm like, oh, it's going to be a fucking extreme match. It's going to be a lot of chairs. There's going to be a lot of explosive moments. But no, these guys are mat wrestling. These guys are going from hold to hold. These guys are doing a little different match. And Sabu's holding his own, surprisingly. And he gets a little better. So he gets up, and Angle just hits him with a knee lift to the face. Angle, big uppercut. Throws him in the corner. Tries to clothesline him and misses. Sabu bounces off that rope and attempts kind of something. He just jumps into do a springboard leg drop, but kind of just misses, and Angle sells for it. Sabu goes to the top rope again, or goes out to the apron, and he jumps over and hits a tope somersault leg drop, and then he kind of just lands on Kurt's throat, and Kurt's like, ah, fuck! Only gets a 2 on that, of course. More corner offense. Gets thrown into the corner, and Angle kicks the shit out of Sabu's shoulder. Another uppercut, another Irish whip, another counter. It's just counter city. Sabu hits a spinning wheel kick, gets a 2 on that. Angle gets 2 German suplexes. And you can tell, the whole match, at least at this point, you can hear they're calling spots. I don't know if they did that before the match, but they are just like, hey, I need you to flip out, flip over. And Sabu gets flipped on the third German and just splats everywhere. Disgusting spot. Angle picks him up, attempts an angle slam, and then I've only seen this for a couple of times, but Sabu counters with the arm drag, which that's crazy. Hits a horrible drop kick, and then goes for another springboard leg drop, and Kurt sits up and gets hit by it. Very cool spot. Sabu does not miss a beat. He goes for the camel clutch. Then Kurt grabs his legs out from him, puts on the ankle lock. And I was like, damn, that's fucking crazy. That could be the end. And then Sabu flings him out of the ring. I was going, yeah, man, this is fucking awesome. And Sabu hits a springboard senton on the angle on the outside, and they're both just beat the fuck up. Sabu gets him back in the ring, climbs up to the top, and he, like, does a Montez Ford. He jumps and leaps, and he's flying and turns around. I thought he was going to do a frog splash, but I don't think he quite got that. But just the fact that he turned midair, crazy. Another 2. Then Sabu does not stop there. He goes right into a cross arm breaker. And then Angle is able to turn that into an ankle lock. This is fucking insane. These two are going fucking Matt-centric crazy. And I'm getting excited, and then the Pack Watch merchant shows up, and Rob Van Dam is here, and he hits a Van Daminator on Kurt for the DQ, and then he leg drops Kurt with the chair, and Sabu's giggling, he's laughing. I don't know why you're laughing, dude, you lost. Well, kinda, because Rob just says, fuck you, bitch, and just fucking hits him with the chair dropkick in the corner while he's laying there, and just deletes Sabu. So I guess it's a no contest. It's not a DQ. Just throw that match out. And Rob is just emoting over the bodies. And for whatever reason, One of a Kind doesn't play. It's the ECW theme, the old one. All right, show is over. What a strange finish. So Rob Van Dam is back. Kurt Angle vs. Sabu was a fucking banger. And I wish I could have saw the actual finish, but maybe next week when they do it back, right? And Kurt Angle's not gone from the company. Or we'll just never see him again. And fuck, man. We get one good match that just gets fucking ruined. And I hope next week it's better. Because I'm getting real sick of these shows, man. The 2006 is wearing on me. SmackDown's terrible. Raw's fun. But SmackDown and ECW are just killing me. Fucking hell. And you've been extremely sideways.